Hello, I'm Yolanda. I'm 27 years old and I'm a singer, dancer and multi-skill performer. So this movement means quite a lot to me because growing up I had quite the internal and external identity crisis, to say the least. I think a lot of mixed race people will understand a lot of what I'm saying and maybe has experienced and felt some of the thoughts and feelings, etc, etc. So I am a half Nigerian woman with quite light skin. My biological mum is ginger with fair skin and freckles. That's where I get these from, if you can actually see them. And my biological dad is a black Nigerian man, so Lagos through and through. These two combined with growing up within the care system in a white family and a predominantly white area caused a lot of confusion within me when I was growing up. I had limited access to my Nigerian heritage, but I knew I was different, I felt different, I looked different to everyone else who surrounded me. I was related to as the black girl by the people I was around, but when I was around black people I didn't really feel black, if that made sense, because my skin was too light, wasn't the same as theirs, but also wasn't the same as the white people that I was around. So yeah, it was very confusing. I also started relaxing my hair at 16 years old. I have quite tight 4C hair, so I started chemically straightening it because I wanted to fit in with the European standards that were the beauty standards at the time of everyone that surrounded me. I just wanted to be like everyone else. So that was sort of where it all stemmed from starting. But then as I entered the performing industry, I really noticed it when I went on a contract abroad, when someone told me that I couldn't have braids because they were unprofessional. And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, you can't get braided hair because it's not professional. It just can't be. There's no place for it in our show. And I was like, oh, okay then. And I just went along with it because, again, I grew up in a predominantly white area. I thought, this is normal. And then I thought back to times I couldn't have certain styles at school, and there were certain jobs that required a certain look, and I was like, gosh, I'm gonna have to keep straightening my hair, which by the way gave me really bad scabs and chemical burns because I did it that often to remain the same as everyone else. And I thought, I look very uniform and I feel like I maybe was in denial for a long time. So yeah, as the denial cloud fog started to lift and I could see clearly, there was a lot of things that didn't sit well with me anymore. Like, I changed my opinion, like little niggly things. I won't get too much into it because I don't want to be sat here trimming your head off all day, your ears off all evening. But yeah, there was a few things and I was like, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Something's not feeling right and change needs to be made, really. I will just say, along with some terrible people I've come across and opinions, I've had some amazing companies that I've worked for that have catered for me. Once I realised I was like, I don't want to chemically straighten my hair anymore. There's certain things like this style that I've got in, I can't wear wigs with it because it basically is a wig. So rather than going, right, you can't do that role, they'll go, oh, well, this role requires a wig, but what we can do is we can offer you this position, sort of thing. So yeah, I've been quite lucky in that respect that I've had so many lovely companies that have helped me, but we need more like them. And by change, I just mean equality and fairness. I don't mean give a person of colour everything just because of the colour of their skin, because we don't want to become a statistic. It's all about, fairness and equality. That's it. That's all we're asking for. Not to be better, not to be worse, just on the same level. P.S. I just wanted to add, I'm nearly a year relaxer free. But yeah, to summarise, that's why it means a lot to me, because of the struggle I've had as a mixed race person, not knowing who I am, where I am, what I am. But yeah, I think this movement is fantastic for not only the industry, but just people of colour everywhere. So I can't wait to be a part of the journey and work with you in the future.